Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin Ethereum Classic. The last 1 week has seen Ethereum Classic dump by 4.7%. The last 1 month has seen it dump by 7.5%. And the last 1 year has seen Ethereum Classic decline by 45.4%. Currently trading around $8.33. Looks like Ethereum Classic is forming a bottom right here. A lot of market participants accumulating. If you're bullish, the bears are still expecting lower prices. They're still expecting one leg down. Look at Ethereum Classic's performance against the US dollar. Are we still going to get that one leg down? What are the signals that the bottom is in for Ethereum Classic? What are the signals that we should be accumulating more Ethereum Classic? Look at Ethereum Classic's performance against both Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll also look at Ethereum Classic's market cap. The vibes are down in the cryptocurrency market. Extreme fears gripping the market. How would that affect the price of Ethereum Classic? We'll talk about that and more in this video. Let's get down to business. Remember, guys, you want to become a legend, you want to become a member, link in the description. Ethereum Classic currently trades around $8.3 with a market cap of $1.3 billion, a fully rated market cap of $1.75 billion. The last 1 year has not been kind to altcoins in the cryptocurrency market. A lot of altcoins are down bad, rightly so. A lot of altcoins have been bleeding aggressively against the dollar, against Bitcoin, against Ethereum. For Ethereum Classic, the last time it set new all-time highs was way back in May of 2021. Since then, we've seen Ethereum Classic dumps slowly to gobbling down, losing around 94% of its value in the process. Altcoins are very, very volatile. This is not an abnormal occurrence. We've seen altcoins go lower than that. We've seen a lot of altcoins even go harder than 94%. For Ethereum Classic example, for Ethereum Classic, so found the bottom of the previous bear market, we saw it losing around 93% of its value. And after it dumped 93%, it was not just a straight line up to the moon. We had a period of consolidation. If you look at what Ethereum Classic did from 2018, before we started pumping to higher prices, it took around 770 days. But since 2021, I've not seen a crazy pump to the upside from peaks to peak for Ethereum Classic. The peak came in 2017, the other peak came in 2021. That was 1,239 days. But since 2021, Ethereum Classic has been dumping to gobbling town. The last all-time high for Ethereum Classic came in April of 2021. Since then, Ethereum Classic has spent more than 1,799 days without setting a new all-time high. So I believe we're very, very close to the bottom. I believe we are in a very, very good accumulation zone. I believe this is where smart money is accumulating. Yes, there's always that possibility that Ethereum Classic can go lower. But guys, look at Ethereum Classic's RSI. You see that throughout Ethereum Classic's price history, it's only once the RSI has been this low. And the last time the RSI was this low, that was a good buying opportunity. The last time the RSI was this low was in November of 2018. And you're one of the smart money that accumulated Ethereum Classic then, you got to get a good entry because eventually Ethereum Classic pumped to new all-time highs and you had a chance to get a 4,500% return to the upside. How high will Ethereum Classic go this time? Only time will tell. But one thing is sure, this is a very, very good accumulation zone because right now sentiment in the cryptocurrency market is down. A lot of market participants are very, very pessimistic. They're expecting lower prices. Pessimism is at an all-time highs, and historically, so I've been telling you guys for the last few weeks, that's the best time to buy. You want to buy when other market participants are bored. You want to buy when other market participants are scared. That's the time to accumulate heavy. And as Ethereum Classics pump to all-time highs, I showed you guys different levels where you should watch out for. One of those most important levels is going to be the $23 region. I believe we're going to see major reactions there. If you look at Ethereum Classic's price history, we've had major reactions there since 2017, major reactions there since 2018, and from 2021 till 2025, Ethereum Classic has been ruminating around that $23 level. We pump above it, we get below it, we pump above it, finally getting rejected there in August of 2025 before we had this final leg down. So if we start pumping to higher prices, it may not be a smooth ride to the top. We might see Ethereum Classic rally towards the 200 and towards the $23 level. Maybe we'll get rejected, come back, consolidate before pump to new all-time highs. But one thing is sure, that $23 level is going to be very, very pivotal. On our way to new all-time highs again, another important level we should not forget is going to come around $45. Ethereum Classic, that was the previous all-time highs in 2017, and that was the final highs we set in August of 2022. Since then, Ethereum Classic has been unable to get back to that $43 level. You may be wondering, where can you buy some Ethereum Classic for yourself? You can get some Ethereum Classic tokens on Binance, on Coinbase Exchange, on Upbit, on OKX, on Bybit, and anywhere you get your popular all coins. Ethereum Classic all-time high happened on the 6th of May 2021, traded for as high as $176. Right now, Ethereum Classic is down 95% from its all-time highs. What's crazy about Ethereum Classic? One market participants accumulating Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is a fork of Ethereum. When Ethereum is doing well, expect Ethereum Classic to join the party. And the last few weeks has seen Ethereum doing well. I will not be shocked to see Ethereum Classic crazy pump against both Bitcoin and against Ethereum. Against Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic has dropped to a new all-time low. And that's a good sign. If you are holding Ethereum Classic for a long time, that's a positive sign. The last time we saw Ethereum Classic clearly dropping to a new all-time low in December of 2020. The smart money that accumulated, we're happy they did, because by 2021, they saw more than a 1,500% pump against Bitcoin. Against Bitcoin again, I'm still expecting similar price action. Ethereum Classic has been dumping to goblin town over the last few years, down at 5% from the highs they set in 2021. So don't be shocked to see that big pump to the upside. Don't be shocked to see Ethereum Classic rallying 500%, maybe even 1,000% to the upside against Bitcoin over the next few days and the next few weeks. Look at Ethereum Classic's performance against Ethereum, similar price action that's drawn to new all-time lows. But again, that's very, very bullish if you're holding Ethereum Classic for a long time. So Ethereum Classic dumping to new lows in February of 2021 and quickly outperforming Ethereum by more than 800% in 91 days. I'm expecting that kind of pump anytime soon. I'm expecting that kind of pump in the altcoin market where we see a crazy pump to the upside over the next few weeks. So don't be shocked to see a lot of market participants start flipping their Bitcoin, their Ethereum back into Ethereum Classic. All coins are going to pump. We're going to get that elusive all-coin season pump, and we're going to see sentiment slowly improving the cryptocurrency market back to extreme grade. Look at Ethereum Classic's market cap, we sit at $1.3 billion region. One important level to watch out for as we pump to higher prices for Ethereum Classic's market cap is going to come around the previous all-time highs. Ethereum Classic got to around $4.2 billion. That was in 2017. That's going to be an important level. Ethereum Classic has parabolated around that market cap valuation over the last few years. From where we're currently trading right now, for Ethereum Classic to get to $4.5 billion, it requires a 245% pump to the upside. For us to get to new all-time highs, it requires more than a 1,300% pump to the upside. So guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. How bullish are you on Ethereum Classic? Are you expecting that big pump to the upside? Smart money is currently accumulating. Everything might look like it's dumping to Goblin Town, but remember, that's when you make the most money. You make the most money deep in a bear market. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notifications to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.